What happens inside your body when you fall in love? Before you even say a word, your body may already know. Your heart beats faster, your breathing changes, your stomach tightens, your hands may feel warm, cold, or nervous, and all because of one person. But love does not really begin in the heart, it begins in the brain. In just a few seconds, your nervous system wakes up. Your brain starts paying attention. Dopamine begins to rise, making that person feel exciting and important. Adrenaline enters your blood, making your pulse faster and your body more alert. Later, oxytocin can create trust, closeness, and attachment. That is why falling in love can feel powerful and vulnerable at the same time. It can steal your sleep, change your appetite, fill your mind with one face, one voice, one name. So what is really happening inside your body when you fall in love? This is not just emotion, this is biology. Let's go inside. The first spark. It can happen in a second. A face enters the room, a voice reaches your ears, a smile appears for just a moment, and suddenly your brain starts paying attention. Before you understand what you feel, your body has already started scanning this person, their eyes, their movement, their voice, their smell, their energy. Your brain is silently asking one question: is this person important to me? This first spark is not random. Your senses collect information and send it to the brain at incredible speed. The visual system processes what you see. The auditory system processes the sound of their voice. The emotional brain begins to decide whether this moment matters, and if the brain decides that this person is interesting or attractive, something changes. Your attention narrows. Background noise becomes less important. Other people seem to fade. This is why attraction can feel like one person suddenly becomes brighter than everyone else in the room. Deep inside the brain, systems connected to reward and motivation begin to activate. The brain is not simply saying, "This person looks nice." It is saying, "Pay attention, this may matter." And that signal can change the whole body. Your heart may beat faster, your muscles may tense, your breathing may shift, your mind becomes more alert. Attraction is not only something you think, it is something your body prepares for. This is the beginning of the biological chain reaction we call falling in love. Dopamine, why one person feels addictive. When your brain marks someone as important, one of the most powerful chemicals begins to rise: dopamine. Dopamine is often called the reward chemical, but it is more than pleasure. It is connected to wanting, motivation, focus, and pursuit. It tells your brain, go toward this, remember this, try to get more of this. That is why early love can feel so intense. You check your phone again and again. You replay one conversation in your mind. You remember small details, the way they smiled, the way they looked at you, the words they used. To someone outside your body, this may look emotional, but inside your brain, the reward system has been activated. The same circuits that respond to food, success, excitement, and desire can also respond strongly to a person you are falling in love with. This does not mean love is fake. It means love is powerful enough to affect some of the deepest motivation systems in the brain. Dopamine makes the person feel special. Their message feels more important than other messages. Their voice feels more interesting than other voices. Their presence can change your mood in seconds. But dopamine also creates instability. When things go well, you may feel energized, confident, almost high. But when there is silence, distance, or uncertainty, the same system can create anxiety and craving. Your brain wants the reward again, so it starts searching for meaning. Maybe they are busy. Maybe they forgot to reply. Maybe they are not interested. Maybe they are thinking about you too. The mind begins to create stories because the dopamine system does not like uncertainty. It wants an answer. This is why early love can feel exciting and exhausting at the same time. One message can lift your entire day. One silence can pull your mood down. And the strange thing is this: dopamine does not need a full story. It only needs possibility, a look, a touch, a sign that something could happen. That possibility becomes fuel, and now your brain keeps looking for more. Adrenaline, why your heart beats faster. When attraction becomes intense, your body does not stay calm. Your heart beats faster, your breathing changes, your hands may feel shaky, your stomach may tighten. Sometimes just seeing one person walk into the room can make your entire body react. This happens because emotion is connected to the nervous system. When the brain detects something exciting, uncertain, or emotionally powerful, it can activate the sympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for alertness and action. This is the same system involved in the fight or flight response. But in love, you are not running from danger. You are reacting to emotional intensity. Your body releases adrenaline and noradrenaline. These chemicals make your heart beat faster, sharpen your attention, and prepare your body to respond. That is why early love feels so physical. It is not only in your thoughts. It is in your chest, your stomach, your skin, your breath. This also explains the feeling of butterflies in the stomach. When adrenaline rises, digestion can change, blood flow shifts. The gut, which is deeply connected to the nervous system, reacts to emotional excitement. That strange feeling in your stomach is not imaginary. It is your body responding. Adrenaline also makes moments feel stronger. A simple conversation may feel unforgettable. A small touch may feel electric. A short silence may feel enormous. But adrenaline has another side. It can make love feel uncomfortable. The same racing heart that feels romantic can also feel like anxiety. The same alertness that makes you focused can also make you overthink. Because love is not only pleasure, it is also risk. The risk of rejection, the risk of vulnerability, the risk of wanting someone who may not feel the same way. That is why falling in love can feel beautiful and frightening at the same time. Dopamine makes you want the person. Adrenaline makes the experience feel intense, and together, they make early love almost impossible to ignore. Oxytocin, the chemistry of closeness. At the beginning, love can feel like a storm. Fast heartbeat, nervous energy, obsessive thoughts, emotional highs and lows. But if the connection becomes deeper, another chemical becomes more important: oxytocin. Oxytocin is often called the bonding hormone. It is connected to trust, closeness, touch, and emotional attachment. It does not create the same sharp excitement as adrenaline. It does not create the same craving as dopamine. Oxytocin is quieter. It tells the body, this person feels safe, stay close, build a bond. Oxytocin can rise during hugging, kissing, touch, intimacy, and emotional connection. But it is not only about romance. It also plays a role in friendship, family bonds, and social trust. In romantic love, oxytocin helps turn attraction into attachment. This is why being close to someone you love can calm the body. Their voice may make you feel safer. Their touch may reduce tension. Their presence may make the world feel less threatening. Over time, the brain starts building emotional memory around this person. Their face, their smell, their messages, their habits, their small gestures. These details become part of your emotional world. This is why missing someone can feel physical. Their absence is not just an idea. The body can feel it. A heaviness in the chest, a strange quietness in the mind, a feeling that something is missing. Oxytocin helps explain why love can feel like home, not because everything is perfect, but because the body begins to recognize one person as familiar, meaningful, and safe. Dopamine says, I want this person. Adrenaline says, this person affects me. Oxytocin says, this person feels like part of my world. And that is when love becomes more than attraction. It becomes connection. How love changes your body rhythm. When you fall in love, the changes do not stay only in your brain. They can move into your daily life. Your sleep may change. Your appetite may change. Your energy may rise and fall. One day you feel powerful and full of life. The next, you feel restless, distracted, and unable to focus. This happens because love affects systems connected to stress, reward, attention, and emotional balance. In early love, dopamine and adrenaline can keep the brain highly active. Your body may be tired, but your mind keeps moving. You replay conversations, you imagine future moments, you remember small details, you wonder what they are thinking. Love can also affect appetite. Some people feel less hungry because the nervous system is more activated. The stomach feels tight. Food feels less important. Other people may eat more, especially when love brings stress, uncertainty, or emotional comfort seeking. Because love is not one simple chemical, it is a whole biological state. Reward, stress, memory, attachment, and imagination are working together. This is why love can make the body feel unpredictable. A message can give you energy. A silence can drain you. A short meeting can make your day brighter. A small doubt can make your chest feel heavy. Your body is reacting to emotional meaning. And when someone becomes important, the brain starts reading small signals very carefully. A change in tone, a late reply, a facial expression, a longer look. To the outside world, these details may seem small, but to a brain in love, they can feel enormous. But over time, if love becomes stable, the body can begin to calm down. The nervous system no longer reacts to every moment like everything is uncertain. Dopamine and adrenaline become less intense. Trust and attachment become stronger. Love changes shape. It becomes less like a storm and more like a rhythm. Less like electricity and more like warmth. So when you fall in love, it may feel mysterious, and in many ways, it is. But inside the body, love is also biology. It begins with attention. The brain notices one person and marks them as important. Then dopamine makes you want them. Adrenaline makes your heart race. Oxytocin helps create closeness, trust, and attachment. That is why love can feel exciting and calming, beautiful and frightening, powerful and vulnerable. It can change how you sleep, how you eat, how you think, how your body reacts to one message, one voice, or one touch. Love is not only something you feel in the heart, it is a full body experience. A conversation between the brain, the nervous system, the hormones, and the memories you create with another person. And maybe that is why love feels so powerful. Because when you fall in love, your body is not just feeling emotion, it is changing its chemistry around someone who suddenly matters. This is Innerium, the science inside you.